Hello, hello, my friends. How is everybody doing? Whoop, whoop. Whoop. Y'all, if you wouldn't mind, spread the love. A lot of people don't know that I'm on live early today, but I'm on live early today because my Thanksgiving holiday starts this evening. So y'all get me early. Really, that shouldn't bother you too much. Get an early dose of me. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, we have goodies. Lots and lots of goodies. Don't forget, my friends, Unique in the Creek has started their Black Friday sale. All right, so what we're going to do today is we are going to do a wreath using candy cane boards. Whoop, whoop. All right, we're going to be using this big old Christmas tree. Now, if you want to, you can do something similar to this. Just use the oval board. Okay? All right, but we're going to be using this Christmas tree. And then we have lots of picks. These picks came from Hobby Lobby. These were left over, of course, because we got a Christmas tree. We got to have gifts too, right? So remember I told you we'd save these for another project. Well, here's the project. Okay. And then we have some ribbon candy. Whoop, whoop. And then we have cupcakes. Let's sweeten this up a bit. And then we have some peppermint swirls. All right. Are y'all ready? Let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our board ready. And what we're going to do is we're just going to overlap this one set of holes, like so. And then we're going to use zip ties. This will make Lori happy. I'm using zip ties. Haha. We're going to use zip ties to secure the board together. So you'll need 4 of them, 4 zip ties to do this. This is going to be fun. Fun, 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 fun. Hello, my friends. Anybody else started preparing their Thanksgiving feast yet? Lori's picking on me. She says, asked me if I had my army of crock pots ready, and I do. I do. I do, I do. Lynn, we're just not there yet. We're just not there yet. It'll be okay. I'll get there. I'll say it. Don't worry. I will say it. Alrighty, so for this we're going to need... now I have 7 crock pots going. 7. Okay, so what we're going to use, if I counted correctly, there is a Black Friday sale going on at uniqueinthecreek.com. And to help y'all out, we put 20. There is 20 different wreath inspirations for you. There is Black Friday picks. Jackie's picks are already live on the website to help y'all out. 20 different wreaths. Like, it's like if Lori just all of a sudden dumped 20 different wreath kits on the website, y'all. Okay? There's everyday wreaths for next year, holiday wreaths for next year. My friends, you can shop for a gift to make somebody, or if you run a business, go ahead and get some wreath supplies on sale at uniqueinthecreek.com. All right, let's load our board up, my friends. Okay. We're going to go every other. Like I said, if I counted right, that's the hope. Miss Lynn, I just overlapped it one set of holes. Just one set. We're going to make an extra long wreath. I did count right. Okay. Whew. Okay, so 16. Okay. Whoop. And this will be my last Christmas wreath of the season. After this, I will be doing just winter and everyday wreaths. You know what my favorite thing about Unique in the Creek boards is, y'all? Like my favorite thing. I have a couple favorite things about them. But I like after I secure my pipe cleaners, they don't move. They don't move, my friends. And I like that if I just tie my pipe cleaner in a different spot, it kind of controls how big the wreath is too. I'm tying mine more toward center. That way we can only have to use one row of mesh. But we're going to load this dude up with mesh. This is my live instead of tonight. Yep. Thanksgiving for us starts tonight with my husband's family. And I don't know what the dogs have to say, y'all, but they have a lot to say. That's usually why I go live at night too, because for some reason my dogs have a lot they want to talk about during the day. And we have an extra little guest today as well. And it's a tiny little guest, y'all. I'm here to tell you this is a tiny little guest. This is our, we're puppies sitting at the moment. And here's our tiny little guest. Look, y'all got to see this. This one's tiny. This is another Chica. We have a Chica, but this is Chica Dos. Look how tiny she is, y'all. She's our little guest. She's cute.
Hello. And oh, here.
All right, so let's get to cutting some mesh. Shall we? We shall. We shall. All right, so let me show y'all something. I don't know if you realize this, so let me make you realize this. So the ties are closer together when you're using the two cane boards together. So we're going to cut 16 pieces of mesh, 20 inches, because that's all we really need. That way you only use one roll of mesh. All right. My favorite mesh, this stripe mesh, which is on sale right now at uniqueinthecreek.com. You know, this time of year, popular thing to do in Kentucky, there's actually a reindeer farm in Kentucky. Those of you probably don't know that because you don't live in Kentucky. So, if y'all don't mind, send me to the reindeer farm since it's Christmas. I'd appreciate it. We're going to load this wreath up with mesh. It was so fun showing y'all how to make a wreath without using ribbon tail, so that's kind of what we're going to do again today. That's true. Unique in the Creek already has the best prices on your wreathing supplies. And today with an additional 20% off, just to let y'all know, with this additional 20% off, and you have 20 different wreath picks to help y'all out. It's a good day to shop. All right. So let's get to ruffling, y'all. We're going to do our tuck and roll, tuck and ruffle. Like I said, we're going to really load this up with mesh today. What are y'all having for Thanksgiving dinner? I told Lori what I was having for. Lori asks me every year what I'm having for Thanksgiving dinner. One of these years, I'll tell her in advance, and maybe she'll hop on a plane to come to Thanksgiving dinner. We set up a huge Thanksgiving buffet. Whoop. Um, Judy, my family does something just a little bit different for our meat. But most people, they do turkey on Thanksgiving and Christmas. But what we do is we do turkey, ham, and roast. We do 3 different meat choices. So instead of getting one big, huge turkey, we get a crock pot size turkey, a crock pot size roast, and a crock pot size ham. So yeah, Carrie, that's what a lot of people do. They do turkey for Thanksgiving and then ham for Christmas. We do, Deborah, we do something like that more for New Year's Eve. We do like a junk food buffet New Year's Eve. That's what we call it, the junk food buffet. You and a lot of other people do Chinese food for New Year's Eve. There's a lot of people that do that for New Year's Eve. This year I want to learn how to make crab rangoon or junk food. That's that's one of my favorites. The mesh is cut 20 inches long. Yeah, that's kind of what we do with my husband's family, Charlotte, tonight. Well, tonight, we go to his and we kind of do, like, there's a couple of main dishes and then everybody else brings side dishes and appetizers. For the appetizer this year, I'm kind of doing a charcuterie board kind of thing. Setup. I love this mesh, y'all. Christmas, Valentine's, 4th of July. All right, I need one more piece of mesh. I had lost count, so I just quit cutting. And that happens sometimes. Okay, now I told you we were going to load this up with mesh, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Ugh. Because we're going to put just a little bit more mesh on it in a different way. We're going to put some spirals on here. To add a little bit more texture, we're going to do that with leftover mesh. And we're going to use this border stripe mesh. I love border stripe mesh too. And we're going to cut it 10 inches. So we need 16 pieces, 10 inches long. And the good thing about using the leftover mesh is it's already pretty much so rolled up, so you don't have to spiral it too much. And we're going to leave this kind of chunky. Normally I roll it up a little bit more, but today I'm going to leave it kind of like a chunky roll. So we're kind of using this to get rid of leftover mesh as well. We're going to thicken our base up because I'm not putting ribbon tails on, because we have so many goodies that we don't need ribbon tails. We would just end up covering the ribbon tails. So this wreath is going to end up being about 31 inches long. Hello, Miss Janice, how are you? Like I said, we're throwing down a really thick mesh base. Red, white, and lime green. Cut it 10 inches long for the spirals. Yes, we're using 2 cane boards together. And we are going to be using ribbon, but that's just in the bow. Isn't it so pretty? So pretty, so nice, nice. Do I have any friends on YouTube today? Do-do-do-do. Anybody go Black Friday, like literally leave your house to do Black Friday shopping? Hello, Miss Leanne. Hello, Miss Pam. How are you? I did Black Friday a couple times. Did the whole Black Friday shopping thing, the whole stand in line and crappity crap that goes with it. And I'm here to tell you that is a good way for me to end up in jail. People lose their minds and run people over, and I'm not putting up with that kind of stuff. So, I am using 2 cane boards together. That's what we're using for the base. Let's get our tree on. Actually, we need to get our bow on first. We're going to get our bow on first. Yep, the sale just isn't worth it. If you're the kind of person, like anything like me, which is, I don't think it's bad, but I'm not going to let anybody ram me with a shopping cart, run me over, and no. We don't play that game. All right, so we're using 2 new ribbons and then a mixture of leftover ribbon. It's a ribbon holder that goes with the bow maker, But when you purchase the Easy Bow Stow and Go, you get a ribbon holder with it. I am not bow maker deficient, my friends, at all. All right, let's get started. Yep, you can get the Easy Bow Stow and Go at uniqueinthecreek.com. Ooh, you all better go get you an Easy Bow Stow and Go. They're on sale, y'all. All right, every time you make a loop, you're going to make the next one a little bit shorter. And we want a... I think I've said more than 4.coms today, Lynn, so I have more than fulfilled my daily quota. And today I am cleaning up as I go, y'all. Why? It is still free shipping after your total is $135, yes. Load them carts up, my friends. And don't forget, also, when you're shopping today, use the affiliate link of your favorite designer to help support them as well. Hold on a second, y'all. I accidentally left the volume up on my laptop. That off so you quit hearing. Notification. I don't normally have the notification, the volume up on my laptop. I was doing something and needed it and forgot to turn it back off. All right, I'm going to do 4 loops of the red and white Swiss dot. I love Swiss dot ribbon. It's another good year-round ribbon. Last one. Do-do-do-do. And we're going to do 3 loops of the peppermint. I dropped my affiliate link for y'all. Well, hello, Miss Rhonda. How are you? You been able to make a wreath yet, Rhonda? Ugh. I just about had a panic attack. I thought I forgot to plug in my hot glue gun. I'm like, whoo! Let go. All right, so for this wreath, I am going to put the bow at the bottom because this is such a long wreath. I saw that, Miss Rhonda. I saw that. Nobody can blame you for taking time to do all those things and spending your time with your parents. I took a break and did the same. Fluff the bow. All right, so I always kind of pull my tails down to get them out of the way. And then on my 1.5 ribbon, I usually pull 2 of the tails up. That's just my personal preference on how I like a bow to look. Alright, so these two tails I'm going to shorten down a little bit to the size of the loops. They don't look all gangly. Alright, now let's attach our tree. Alright, so obviously this is a pick, but that's not how we're going to use it because it's so large. So we're going to cut the long stalk down. We're going to cut it down just a little bit, y'all. We're going to leave a little bit of the stalk. We're going to kind of use that. We're going to use that little stalk to put one of our pipe cleaners around. And I'm going to flip that over, and to secure it, I'm going to bend this back. Or I thought I was going to. And I can't find my pliers. But that's okay. Make sure it doesn't move. We will just dab some hot glue on it. That will keep it from moving. Okay, now believe it or not, in this tree pick, you can feel the stem of the tree. Or in this case, I think we can not complicate things. It is furry, it's like a Grinch tree. We're just going to come up around the tippy top of the tree and secure our other pipe cleaner. We'll just kind of hide that under the star. Like so. It is furry. Like a Grinch tree. Or a green monster tree. Okay, I want this to sit pretty high, so I'm going to have to add some pipe cleaner. I do all my wreath shopping stuff between Unique and the Creek and the Ribbon Shed. Okay. Let's go. I have. As a matter of fact, I'm teaching one this weekend. All right, so like I said, I want that to sit up kind of high. just above the bow. Just above it. All right. So what I'm gonna do, right there, perfect. And this tree, since it is it's uber lightweight, y'all. Okay, now you want to make sure when you're doing a wreath like this and you're going to add more picks, you don't want to pull this down so tight that you can't add anything under it. Because we really want to add stuff under it. So you kind of want it floating on top of your mesh. So, y'all, I'm blessed to be a part of Unique in the Creek and the Ribbon Shed. All right, so I pulled that down a little bit too tight getting my pipe cleaners. And this tree, y'all, is totally wired and it's like flexible. Okay, so now let's start adding some picks. Y'all, hold on just 1 second. I think I have to get this. Hold on a second. I'm gonna mute y'all. Alrighty. Sorry about that. That's the other danger with going live during the day sometimes. Oh, we gotta get phone calls. Alright. So let's start with our picks. I'm gonna start with these ones that I got from Hobby Lobby. Look how pretty those are. Yeah, sorry about that. I found out who it was and told him I'd have to call him back. Okay, so there's actually, on this pick, there's 2 picks. So we're gonna separate them out. Now, I'm the kind of person, I have blocked all spam calls. Can't call me about my car's extended warranty. I lost count. Okay, so I still think, let me look here, see. This pick might still be a little long. I think we'll put this one in last. I'm going to change my mind. We're going to put that one in last. We're going to see where we need filler and then put that one in. All right. So let us start with our bigger goodies. All right, so this one needs a little hot glue to secure the stem in a little bit. I always double check my picks. I kind of feel bad for those people that make those phone calls. You know, constantly getting hung up on. That's definitely not a job I could handle. That's a lot of rejection in one day. Yeah, they'd be really nice if they were my new ones that still haven't appeared out of nowhere. Right? All right, so on this one, we're gonna hot glue the stem in. And then we're gonna use our pipe cleaner to double hold the stem. One of these days, Tina, I will get to close and replace those cutters that my husband has apparently just flat out ran off with. Hello, Miss Angie, how are you? Okay, so let me show y'all something we're going to do with this one. We're going to use the pick, don't worry. But where the cupcake sticks out, I think it's going to end up being just a little bit long to go out of the wreath. Just a little bit. Just a smidge, maybe. See, I'm kind of having to cram this in a little too far so the cupcake will stick out. So what I'm going to do is we're going to separate this out just a little bit. There is a point in which it will separate out. So that's what we're going to do. And then it ends up being the right length, because I don't want the stuff really like sticking out too far past my mesh shell. All right, so that's our cupcakes. Next up, we have some ribbon candy. Oh! A little rough. And now we got some peppermint pieces. wanted to make sure that I pulled in both shades of the lime green and the Christmas green. All right, so now we're ready to come in with our filler pick. Always make sure when you're hot gluing that you're spiking this down into the mesh to secure it. And be very liberal with your hot glue. Oops. And then I've got got a couple of leftover picks that I think I'm going to use. So this is my last Christmas wreath of the year. I think we'll sprinkle some of these throughout the wreath. And we'll just kind of create our own little, maybe nah, just hot glue them in there. I'll adjust the size. No, not Jackie using leftover pick. Jackie would not do such a thing. And I think we need to add just a smidge of white, y'all, so that the elements stand out just a little bit better than what they are. You know, I've learned over the years, not everybody likes all the ribbon tails. So it's kind of, you know, different strokes for different folks. I'm not sure I like the white, y'all. Well, I didn't hot glue it in. I think we'll leave it as is. Ta-da. Tis the sea jolly. All right, y'all. Now, this Saturday will be a pre-recorded tutorial. So I will see y'all again next week. No, I won't. No, I won't. For a while, y'all are going to see me just on pre-recorded tutorials. Because next week I will be in Chicago. So it's going to be a while before y'all actually see me again. I think it's going to be about 2 weeks before y'all see me again. So y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. And like I said, I think you're going to see me on some pre-recorded tutorials for a while, y'all. Because I won't be back home for a while. So, all right, y'all. Y'all have a great rest of the day. You have a happy Thanksgiving. And I will see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.